Welcome to tonight's episode of Tough Talk. I'm Ash, the Cajun Nerd Reese. We have a great show tonight. I have a great guest. Big Ramp of Big Ramp Enterprises, manager of Gil Gracie, manager of Mr. Haze, the artist formerly known as Purple Haze. We'll talk about that a little later with Big Ramp. But before we get to that, I have some clips I want to show you of things that have transpired recently, some things people have sent in. So let's get right down to it. Here's our first clip from the Crook Mob from this last Saturday at the Gulf South Wrestling Show.
So let me get this straight. This man want to fight not only the greatest SEC champion that there is, over 500-day champion, never been pinned for the belt, never tapped out for the belt, never lost the belt, held the belt through the pandemic, people out here dying and everything.
This man carried the company during the pandemic era.
Company.
He carried the company.
Man, I tell you what, and I'm talking to you, Red. I'm going to talk directly to you. You want to sit here and put yourself in a business? You want to sit here and you're not satisfied with what happened? Why? Because I paid you 1, 2, 3? You just can't get enough, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Come July, matter of fact, July, next Saturday, me and Red, 2-on-1, baby. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? You dumb, and that's why I left you in the dirt.
So if you didn't see last week on Tough Talk, we had Thaddeus as a guest, and something happened with Rhett the Threat Thibodeau. So we'll show that clip real quick. Here we go. Hit it.
You get the pin in this, right? Say you get the pin in this 2-on-1 handicap match. Are you going to feel like you're the SEC champion? Are you going to feel like you have a claim to even a match?
Isn't that what normally happens? When someone pins someone else in a championship match? I'll let you answer that.
Fair enough. I'm glad I get to answer that.
What's that?
Damn.
Some kind of issue.
Oh, bro, I just want to get out of here.
You got some kind of issues. Thaddeus, we'll be right back.
Come. Hey, that's time paid double. Time paid double. Bitch.
No.
Calm down. Calm down.
What are you doing?
Calm down.
Thaddeus, let's get out of here, man. We gotta go. We gotta
News
go.
at the down the road. Let this be a message to you, Mike White. July 17th, SEC Championship. I'm coming for it. The odds have always been stacked against me, but I'm the odd man out.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Rhett the Threat versus both Thaddeus and Michael White. And speaking of the show from the weekend and things that happened, Mustang Mike and Gil Gracie had a match, and we have a clip from the ending of that match, and then we're gonna have Big Ramp of Big Ramp Enterprises come on and defend his actions in the ring and the legal actions that he is taking against Mustang Mike as we go into 225 Mania, where Gil Gracie and Mustang Mike will face again. So let's see that clip from the end of Mustang Mike and Gil Gracie from Cajun Heat 5. Hit it.
folks, before you leave, all the wrestlers will be coming out here in a little bit. They're going to sign all your merchandise. Hey, this has got to stop. We gotta get somebody out here. What in the hell is going on?
Wow. Well, before we get to Big Ramp, I have an exclusive video from Mustang Mike, and you'll see it here first. So let's see that clip from Mustang Mike.
Gil, I'm going to make this easy to understand. What you did this Saturday night in my hometown in Morgan City is unforgivable. 20 years of feuding has come to this. At least we settle it like men before, man to man. You chose to involve two people close to me. That was a mistake that you're going to have to answer for. And I will see you this Saturday in Denham Springs at Pro Wrestling 225. We're not going to talk. It ain't going to be a wrestling match. We're going to fight. And we're going to settle it one way or the other. Somebody's leaving and somebody ain't. All I'm telling you is you better be ready.
All right, that's some strong words from Mustang Mike. He looks serious. I can't wait to see it. 225 Mania this Saturday. Get your tickets. And to talk about 225 Mania, talk about Gil Gracie, talk about Purple Haze, to talk about all these things about 225 Mania, I have a very special guest, Big Ramp of Big Ramp Enterprises. Thanks, Ramp, for coming on Tough Talk. Sorry we have to do it like this, but, you know, scheduling and everything.
Tell the people the truth, Ashford. Tell them the truth, Ashford, and tell them that the Mad Dog Gil Gracie said he was not doing the show and he made me come and do it.
Yeah, Mad Dog, we reached out to him and he got back with us and said he had, you know, familial obligations. So, I mean, you're making it seem like I'm not worth his time. But
no, it's not that. We have pressing issues and legal things that we have going on now with the city of Morgan City and Mustang Mike and his whole boom stanky nation. And so now our lawyer, Clarence Mason, the third and fourth Esquire, are on what we have going on with that, and we'll be filing legal action against the mayor of Morgan City and the Boom Nation and Mustang Mike and Miss Stephanie and Miss Cinnamon and all of the rest of the sausage heads and test tube babies and all of those type of people.
But I, for one, just think it's a shame that it got where it is now, the situation, you know what I mean? Like, it's a crying shame. you know, I told you before, Ramp, you know, I'm a journalist. I'm straightforward. Yeah, I don't think anyone has any business in that wrestling ring, but wrestling talent, you know. And I think once that line crosses, it's a scary thing.
I'm appalled. I'm appalled. Mad Dog's appalled. The whole Big Ram Enterprises are appalled. We are appalled as a whole collective unit.
Yeah.
I feel like we were taken advantage of. Mustang Mike manipulated us into the situation, and now he has to pay because we got the lawyers on him. We about to put the Womack on him. We about to put Juan LaFonta on him. We about to put Gordon on him. We about to put Morris Bart on him. We about to put Hector the Wrecker on him and everybody else.
Don't forget William G3.
Yeah, we about to put William G3 on him, and we about to put Ram G on him.
No, so, but legal actions aside, I mean, that takes time. What doesn't take time is the 5 to 6 days we have before a 225 Mania.
Yes.
And there is a match between Gil Gracie and Mustang Mike, and you're going to see the video, and but Mustang sent us in a video for the show tonight, and he's claiming that it's going to be a fight. It's going to be no holds barred. He's coming in. The boom and the waving and all the good guy stuff, he's putting that to the side. And we're going to see a very different Mustang Mike.
Oh, so the Mustang Mike that I used to manage, that Mustang Mike showing up? I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait for you to show this.
So yeah, I mean, his temperament, and he's still busted up from the events that transpired at the GCW show. So GSW show.
We beat him up. Yeah, he got beat up. He got beat up. His whole family got beat up. Everybody got beat up. Like his whole family. Everybody. Like if they wanted something, they got something. That's what it is. That's where we at with it, period. Everywhere. Not just in 225, around the whole world. Me and Mad Dog and the rest of our cohorts, we are back on the business. There's no more jokes. We not clowning no more. It's something beautiful and serious we doing. Tired of playing with y'all. Y'all thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought everything, ha 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 ha, Ramp's funny, ha 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 ha. Yeah, it ain't funny when we whipping people, handcuffing them and stuff. It ain't funny when we driving trucks in. It ain't funny when we driving trucks in, beating people senseless with chairs. It ain't funny no more.
Well, let's talk about the driving of the trucks, okay? Because that brings us to another. We got 225 Mania coming this weekend. Here's the thing that interests me. You have this young man, DJ Cyprian, right?
Lil Wayne, Weezy F Baby. Shout out to Young Money. What's up, Weezy?
So, I mean, impressive Mayor's Cup winner, impressive Rookie of the Year, impressive, Super Gold victory.
Little bit of Kofi Kingston. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Little bit of Kofi.
But since that victory that he earned against your client, Purple Haze.
Yeah, yes, that's
he earned a title shot against Purple Haze.
Not Purple Haze. Put some respect on his name. His name is DPH. His name is Mr. Haze. His name is Haze. His name is Champ. Whatever you call him Champ and put some respect on his name.
Memos get lost. So thank you, because that's your client. So represent him. So this is the new Haze, Mr. Haze?
Yeah, thank you.
What are we talking about?
Listen, I want to tell you something from the bottom of my heart right now, Ashley. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you this. Ashwood. I'll tell you this. Listen. CJ Goodspeed, right?
Yeah.
CJ Goodspeed
was a spin doctor. Guy.
No, he's not a good guy. He's a spin doctor. He's a charlatan. He's an egg-sucking dog. Now, understand this. I appreciate that you are being a biased reporter and you're not being a spin doctor like him. I don't even do interviews with CJ no more. I send my clones. I clone myself, and I send one of my clones to do interviews with CJ now, because he doesn't get to speak to the actual rap Model 1. He gets to speak to Model 1 through 5 from the cloning facility.
See, people don't look up. This is what me and you've talked about this before. People don't research other people. You were involved in the cloning experiments with Dolly the sheep back in the 90s.
Yes, I was. And
people laugh and think it's full of jokes, but they don't know.
Harmed in the process. No sheep were harmed in the process.
So moving on. We were talking about DJ Cyprian winning.
Lil Wayne, yeah, Weezy, baby. Yeah.
Achieving so much in such a short amount of time, and then winning this title shot against Mr. Haze. That's what I was talking about. And since he won this title shot from Mr. Haze, I've not heard hide or hair or dreadlock from a Mr. Cyprian. So a man with this kind of momentum behind him should be doing promos, should be excited, should be calling out Purple Haze, and we haven't heard a word from him. So what do you think about that? What does that say about his mental state and how he feels, his confidence going into this match against Purple Haze? Against Mr. Haze.
I actually saw a response from DJ.
Oh, okay.
I saw it. Yeah, and I saw it. And he said he had some choice words to say. He said Purple Haze didn't deserve it, all kind of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, dude, where have you been? Have you been under a rock? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, man, Purple Haze was the reason that Corey Constantine even won the Pro Wrestling 225 title in the first place, because he never would have beat Gil on his own.
That was some mob, to be honest, in my opinion, that was some mob justice from the guys at 225 against you and Gil, and how they feel about some of, it's a rough game. Sometimes you got to play rough, you know what I mean? And then, to me, that was mob justice.
Hey, whatever. It was. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, listen. That's why you're here, man.
Purple Haze was the person that raised Corey Constantine's hand. Purple Haze was the first person in the ring to congratulate him. Did Corey repay him by giving him a title shot? No. He went all around this world. He wrestled Chase in the backyard beatdown. He wrestled Gil. He wrestled El Silencio. He wrestled Lucha LaCora and lost. He wrestled all kind of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't wrestle the one person that he was tied with and needed a rubber match. He didn't wrestle him. He went around him. He didn't give him a title shot. So that's what opened it. If people wanted to know why Purple Haze fighted back with his cousin, his actual blood cousin, yes, Purple Haze is my cousin. If you never knew that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, though, the reason why he came back to family is because I've only pointed out to him what was actually true. How you fans y'all abandoned him for somebody with pain. Y'all abandoned him for Corey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, what happened to all the Purple Haze signs? All the little kids with the Purple Haze shirts and all that. What happened to all that? The minute somebody came out with some paint on and all that, and y'all just forgot about Perp. And Perp been holding y'all down for years. Years. Signed every cast, signed every single poster, took pictures with everybody, did everything. And then the minute y'all had a chance to attach y'all horse to somebody else, y'all did. And y'all forgot about him. But you know who didn't forget about him? His big cousin, me. I never forgot about him. He was my first client ever. He was my first client in Big Rap Enterprises ever, a long, long time ago. And we did a lot of stuff then, and we're doing a lot of stuff now. Just watch. With Perp in the saddle, we're going to be on some cowboy stuff all the way around the board. DJ Cyprian, he going to break you in half. He going to break you in half at 225 Mania. He's going to break him in half. I'm fully confident in my client, which is also my cousin. And now we don't have to ride to the family reunion in different cars anymore and have to stay on two different sides of the family reunion. You understand? Because we come in there with gold and titles and stuff like that, because we already have the Pro Wrestling 225 Heavyweight Championship back in the hands of the crew where it belongs, BRE. So
are we going to see any friction between Gil Gracie, one of the greatest PW225 heavyweight champions, and Haze?
Hey, I thought you wasn't a spin doctor like CJ Crispy, man.
No.
Don't ask no questions like that. That ain't no question to be asking. Ain't no friction. We are family. We got all this going on. We are family. We all good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, me and Gil had a long talk about this earlier, before he told me that he wasn't doing your show. And I was hey, the plan's going according to plan. We're gonna unveil other things. Because I left breadcrumbs for this Purple Haze thing since he drove the truck in. And nobody ever pays attention to me. I'm like Marvel. I leave Easter eggs. If you pay attention to what I say in my promos, you can find out what's going on if you had enough brain capacity to see what it is. Only a couple people knew. Because first off, they was like, well, how could they get a shot of Ramp up in the rafters like that? And how could the people have a shot of Purple Haze from out the rafters? If you put 2 and 2 together, Ramp was in the rafters the whole time.
Yeah.
Nuts. Yeah. Me and Purple Haze had our friction. We had our problems. We had our family spats. Right? So, you know, him and Chase Bell had a thing. Him and Gil had a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I needed to do for my clients, even if that meant stepping on my family.
Yeah.
So I explained to him, like, dude, it was nothing personal with me and you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love you, dude. You my brother. You my cousin. You know what I'm saying? You all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I really want to see you do good, but you pandering to these fans. You're not gonna get where you want to go. Or what we talked about when we were kids. You're not gonna get where you want to go. So I'm like, dude, just pay attention and look what's going on. So I merely just pointed out to him what the people at 225 and the fans and Sausage Heads were doing to him. They made him soft. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was pandering to them and not worrying about the title. And then they when that happened, they just moved him out of the title picture when he should have honestly by right should have had a rematch with Gil Grayson. He never had one.
Definitely should have had a third match with Corey Constantine while Corey had the belt.
Okay, even before Corey Constantine had the belt, once Perp beat Corey was ducking him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can't duck him when you drive a truck in. I don't care what time is going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lucha LaCar just happened to be a casualty in it. I got love for Lucha. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lucha was a member of Big Rap International. So I got love for Lucha. Like, he took me all over and we did all the Lucha stuff together. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just shooting from the hip right now. It is what it is. Okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no more jokes. We're being serious about this. It is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not hiding none of my affiliations to none of the people I've been affiliated with because they need to know how much I move the needle. And talk about Wild Thing. Let's talk about Wild Thing for a second. The reason I even reached out to all that stuff for Wild Thing, I did not want to put Wild Thing in Big Ramp Enterprises at all. Not a single minute. I hate his guts. Let me tell you something. It's
like peanut butter and bologna. I didn't get it.
Yeah, but the thing is, in order to make my cousin believe in me and what I could do, I told him, as a matter of fact, I bet him $1 American that I could turn Wild Thing back into a winner. Because Wild Thing was in his head around that time. He was in a slump. He had lost to Michael White. He lost to all the people. He lost the SEC title. He had lost the whole thing. And you know what happened? I talked the life into Wild Thing. I made Wild Thing into the killer that he is right now. And he just won the GSW the vacant GSW light heavyweight championship.
Well, congratulations,
Wild Thing. So like, you know what I'm saying? So now he got a whole like killer instinct on the side of him that he never had, and now he got it. Who you think put it there? Me and Joe Boo. Yama, 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 yama. So if I could turn Wild Thing back into a champion, and Wild Thing did not want to hit Mustang Mike with the hammer, and that just like he just didn't go far enough. So after that, I was like, Perp, it's time to pull the trigger on the plan.
Well, thanks for clearing all that up because I mean it's been a source of some confusion.
It's not a source of confusion because from that moment on, you see me with purple glasses, purple ties, purple suits. You know what I'm saying? You see me with the purple picture we kept putting up over and over again. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey man, like the clues are there. The breadcrumbs are there. You have to follow them to the house. Oh, and the breadcrumbs never stop. I stay dropping them. You have to watch this interview a couple times. I've told you things without telling you things that will be things. And remember these things when those things happen.
Well, I'm just glad that you put your thing down here with us on Tough Talk. I want to thank you for coming out, for taking the time to be on the show. And before we head into 225 Mania this weekend, let's give you the last word. 225 Mania, Ramp.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, germs, sausage heads, test tube babies alike, everybody.
Even clones.
Make sure that you are in Denham Springs for 225 Mania, because you will see two attractions that are being presented and sponsored by Big Ramp Enterprises. You will see the Mad Dog, Gil Gracie, the longest heavyweight champion in 225 history, take on a decorated person, as in Mustang Mike. You will see us annihilate him and rip him limb from limb in front of people. Make sure you come there and check that out. And you will see Lil Wayne, DJ Cyprian, not the actual Lil Wayne. Don't get me confused. We're not advertising Lil Wayne's gonna be there. But DJ Cyprian, aka the kid from the Jungle Book, he's gonna be there. Okay? He's going against our reigning and defending and undisputed Pro Wrestling 225 heavyweight champion, Mr. Haze, DPH himself. Okay, and Purple Haze has already stated to me that he's going to snap, and I quote, snap DJ Cyprian in half like a glow stick.
Crack.
Yeah, he's going to crack him in half. He's going to snap him in half like a crawfish.
He's going to peel that boy. All right, you heard it here.
Yeah, he's going to get peeled. So make sure y'all at Denver Springs 225 Mania. Go to 225 page and find out where you can get your tickets from ahead of time, because the seats are going fast. Make sure you're in the building, because I think I'm going to attempt to skin somebody alive that night. I'm going to actually skin them from their body. Like, just that, I'm gonna scalp somebody. Somebody's getting scalped.
Well, people don't realize, I mean, it's been a long time coming on this 225 show in the state of Louisiana. There's going to be some real stuff that happens that you don't want to miss. I mean, we're raring to go. Yeah, 225 Mania, come see me, come see Big Ramp, come see the Enterprise. Got a great card. So Big Ramp, I just want to thank you for coming out. I can't wait to see you again this weekend.
Yeah, the pleasure's been all mine. It's all, it's all cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you when I see you, Ash. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't irritate me like CJ Goodspeed. So,
I appreciate it. I try hard.
You don't talk bad about me about none of the other Boudreaux. I won't fight every last Boudreaux that they got. I won't ever fight with every one of them. I won't fight Bryce Boudreaux. I won't fight Billy Boudreaux. I won't fight Mike Boudreaux. I won't fight all the Boudreaux. And with that being said,
we got
3 words.
Boudreaux Mania.
Shut your face, Boudreaux, all y'all, because I'm not a kind man.
You heard it here. Thank you so much, Ramp. I'll see you Saturday.